And we're back. 2021, what up? It's the recap with the GoodFellaz podcast. First episode of the new year. And man, this year been crazy already. Shout out to everybody tuned in right now, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. They might ban Donald Trump, but they ain't banning the GoodFellaz. We here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to everybody tuned in right now. It's your boy Tommy Guns alongside my man Big A. What up?
What's good? What's good? What's good again? Happy New Year, everybody.
Sha Montana, looking for that stimulus check. What up?
Cojones. You know what? If you budget your money right, you ain't got to wait for no stimulus.
Karev Ya, Heritage Hip Hop in the building.
Giants all day. Period.
Don't disrespect our podcast like that. No, I'm playing. And last but not least, my man Dav Noble, AEP Presents. What's good?
What's good? What's good? Everybody feeling out there. Let's get to sports talk, man.
We got into some politics. Yo, it's time to talk that sports talk real quick. Yo, playoff season is upon us. It's been a crazy year for football. I feel like it's prediction time. Well, first, let's recap the season, how we felt about it, what teams surprised us, what teams didn't.
Okay, listen.
And then
listen. I'm sorry. I'm just get at. I get this shit off my chest right now. I'm still fucking pissed right now. All right,
okay.
Raw uncut. I'm mad as fuck. Fuck the Philly coach. Okay, that asshole. Fuck. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. Yo, how do you take your star player out? These guys get paid to win football games, and you throw a football game on national TV, the last game of the season, on purpose by putting your third string quarterback. You didn't put your second string, you put your third string quarterback in there, yo. That's so damn disrespectful. First of all, that's disrespectful to the sport of football. I play football. I know plenty of football players that will be upset about any game being thrown. I'm sorry. I don't care if you work hard, and play, if you practice hard, you want to win games. It's not always about the contracts. You want to win the game. Uh-huh. Nobody likes losing all the time. Ask the New York Jets. Nobody likes losing all the time.
Who likes losing anytime?
Exactly. But anyway, you throw a game on national TV, the last game of the whole entire season. Then not only that, you screw my team by throwing a damn game, hoping that you would maintain a draft pick, not realizing that other things is going on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about how the season ended. I'm sorry I had to cut you off, but I'm still pissed off about that. Like, as being a former player, as knowing players, and that personally knowing former NFL players in the league, like nobody likes seeing nothing like that, man. It was a lot of guys on that team that was disgusted. It's one player that's from Jersey that's on that team. Like, no, that was a disgrace to football to watch that on national TV.
I mean, let's keep it 100. The whole NFC
can I keep it a buck?
Was like a disgrace to football, I feel like.
Hold up. I'm a Giants fan, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to keep it a buck. Yo, I'm not that mad. I'm sorry. Like yo, the Giants 6-10, bro. They ain't deserve to be in the playoffs. And I mean, a lot of people were pushing for that just for clout. And to me, I'm like, listen, I love that team, and to be honest, the worst thing we could have done was win that game because we had been there in the playoffs, and like after that game, after getting destroyed in that game, we wouldn't have been able to do nothing to fix our team. Like, yeah, you need players to fix your team, man. And I'm like, the Philly ain't owe us nothing. Philly could stick it to us and keep a top 5 or top 6 6 draft pick. And I know it sucks, and it felt like a knife. But to me, I'm like, listen, man, Philly's going – the NFL and people are obviously riding the story because it was stupid. The one thing I said, you can't do that on – they flexed that game. So obviously it was so obvious. But I'm like, come on, they sat like all their starters the game before, like the before the game even started. So everybody knew they were throwing that game. So I'm like, come on, like you knew if you watched that game, they were throwing that game. So my thing is, if Philly drafts a monster at 4, who's like an instant all-pro, and then Philly is back to a 9-10 win team next season, nobody is going to care. They're going to just like, no one's going to care. And that's what they're looking at. But at the same time, like, yeah, you got to pay. You can't do that and your players not know. But that's the thing, because now it's coming out that the players knew that this dude was going to be getting in the game. And so, I don't know. To me, I'm a Giants fan, and I'm enjoying this 11th pick. And, shoot, Washington can have a playoff schedule, and they don't have a quarterback, and they need a quarterback. And they picking like 19. You ain't getting a quarterback in 19. So they got one more year of either Alex Smith and his broke calf, or whoever whatever old cast-off QB is still. Maybe they'll get Jameis Winston. I don't know. But my thing is
Cam Newton.
They not getting a quarterback in this draft.
Yeah.
And there's quarterbacks in this draft. So I mean, who really made out? Like,
I made out as a Giants fan. I made out. Listen, I'm not mad that the Giants ain't going to the playoffs. I'm not blaming Doug Peterson. I'm blaming Evan Ingram for this. That's what I'm blaming him for. That's all he does. Anytime the ball hits his hand, the ball miraculously jumps off his hand, and somebody else gets it. I'm not saying one play could have changed it. It's the way the season went. Look, I'm happy the Giants are in the playoffs because I don't believe in that false crap that, my team's good. They're a playoff team. My team sucked. The whole division sucked. Let Washington suffer. I don't care who the Cowboys or the Eagles pick. I'm just happy that we had a season. Corona messed up a lot of stuff. Look at the Browns and the Jets game. To say we had a whole season and nobody died during the season except for the one, rest in peace to the guy, Coach Henry, who died from the Cowboys. Look, we didn't have a lot of deaths. We actually got the chance to enjoy – I got the chance to enjoy my favorite sport. You know what I'm saying? We got to see our teams play. No matter what happens from now on, I'm happy we got to see something. And if you're really mad and you want to see the Giants in the playoffs, play your Xbox, get the shit cracking. I really want to see good quality football.
And we saw a 2,000-yard rusher, bro. Another a 2,000-yard rusher. Last time I think I saw that was Adrian Peterson, bro. Like, yo, Derrick Henry, 2,000 yards. That dude is a beast. And it's like
he made them look like little kids. Like a lot of teams he was playing, he made them look like little kids, man. Like it was crazy.
Dude. He's special because that scheme they run is going to keep him going for a couple more years. Because
Jamal Anderson, I think was a Jamal Anderson. He did two stacks.
The Ravens,
Johnson,
Chris Johnson
did it. Chris Johnson did it. Chris Johnson did it.
Yeah,
Chris Johnson definitely did.
Tennessee, right?
Yeah, for Tennessee.
It's always Tennessee. There's nobody else. Yeah.
So guys, real quick, let's just so the season, playoff season is upon us. Other than like our personal favorite teams, who are some of the big surprises this season? Like, what teams surprised us? What teams, other than the 49ers, dropped the ball this season, disappointed? Because we definitely disappointed. But like, most surprising surprised with like how the playoffs shaped up this season?
The Bills. Bills are the most surprising team. Yo, Josh Allen looks like Jim Kelly, bro. Like that dude out there making like his year 2 to year 3 jump has been absolutely insane, and he is locked into some other level right now. And to me, I think they're the only team that could possibly beat the Chiefs.
Really?
And I think if any team that goes to that's my I'll just do my thing. If the Chiefs aren't representing the AFC, then I think the Bills are going to represent the AFC. And I'll just go ahead and just say Green Bay is got the NFC for me. So
really,
I think it's going to be Green Bay, either Green Bay versus the Chiefs or Green Bay versus the Bills.
Okay, all right. So Sean Montana, we definitely want your football expertise right now. Who are you surprised with this season? Who are you disappointed with this season? And what do you think? How do you feel like the playoffs are shaping up? Who's gonna end up being in the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm gonna answer your question, but I do want to not be the only one that doesn't sound off on the Eagles.
Okay.
So to begin with, to answer your question, I I believe that the Packers are the NFC's best prospect.
Okay.
As far as so I think it could be the Packers versus the Bills, or like Dav said, the Packers versus the
Chiefs.
The Queefs. I mean the Chiefs. Yeah, I did that on purpose. But I did want to sound off on the situation with Joe Judge putting what he said, because people are saying that he aimed it at the Eagles. I just think that he's saying whatever the Eagles are being accused of, we're not doing here. I don't think he aimed it at Doug Peterson or whatever, but I don't like what Nick Wright had to say, and I don't like what Brandon Marshall had to say, where they're trying to put him on blast, and Shannon Sharp, also, like, everybody's trying to put him on blast. Like, what he's saying is what he said during that press conference is typical of him. He's saying we play hard-nosed football. We play to win here. We're not going to sit here and throw a game. He's not saying nothing about the Eagles. He's just saying whatever the accusation is against the Eagles, we're not doing that here. That's all he's saying. And at no point did he say that the Eagles are the reason why we didn't make it to the playoffs. Because that's a lot of stupid fans out there, particularly Eagles fans, that are saying that we blame the Eagles. No, we owned up to it. Joe Judge, the owner, Mara, and Jabril Peppers, my bad. They all said we had 16 opportunities and we blew 16. We blew the necessary opportunities to make it to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Nobody blamed the Eagles, so I didn't like that either. But that's it.
Okay. Cool. What's up? Yo, Big A. What teams surprised you this season? What teams disappointed you? And what is how the playoffs shaping up to you prediction wise? Who do you think's got a chance to be in the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised to see the Browns do as good as they did the latter of the season. They actually picked it up once Odell Beckham got hurt. The team got turned around and they started playing like a real well-oiled football team. So it's going to be between the Browns, who haven't made the playoffs in a very, very, very long time. Mm-hmm. Between the Browns and the actual Bills. Those two teams surprised me, but the Bills have been on the roll all season. So it's really not surprising. If you've been watching them play all season, you've seen the prospect Josh Allen just come out there and light it up, man. I mean, he lit it.
Put in work.
He comes out there and the guys rally around him, the offense and defense, they all rally around him. Like, he is a genuine leader on that team. So I want to say, just, as far as for both the AFC, the Browns and the Bills, but also the Buccaneers stepped it up with Tom Brady. I wasn't sure Tom Brady can actually do what he did to rally those guys around, and he has a lot of talent on that offensive side of the ball. And I'm just looking forward to a great playoff run. And I really think the sleeper right now is going to be the Titans. And the NFC, like the Titans are going to be the ones I think is going to like slip past people that they really took their eye off, because of you have Travis Henry he's a manimal. I call people like that manimal. Like regular men he does like comic book stuff. He's pushing men.
Nobody wants to tackle that guy at all. You can tell.
He's like he's got like telekinesis. Like, he puts his hand out and guys just fall. Like,
he makes them look like little kids.
Yeah.
Word.
He makes grown men look like little boys. Like, he looks crazy, yo. He's just But I think the Titans are gonna be the ones that surprise everybody, because they still have a high caliber team, and they have most of their talent that they had last year, where they just lost last year by a field goal. So just think about, that's in the back of their mind. They got a chip on their shoulder. I really want to see the Browns go further than they've gone, and I want to see the Bills go further than they've gone, honestly. But you can't take your eye off the Chiefs. You can't take your eyes off the Green Bay Packers, who have been slaughtering people on Sunday Night Football. Like, Sunday Night Football has become boring when the Green Bay Packers play, because when the Packers play, you know the number's going to score. Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
is going to run the score up on your ass. Like, he takes pride in doing that because he's still playing with a chip on his shoulder because they drafted a quarterback rather than a receiver like they needed.
Jordan Love.
So it would legit be like Aaron Rodgers to win. If they win this ring, if they win a ring here, for him to be like, all right, I'm out. Like, y'all can have Jordan Love. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm going somewhere else. Trade me.
Yep.
Like, going to New England or something.
No, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. He showed it at the beginning of the season when they draft Jordan Love. They went to question him, and he didn't give a passive response to the media. He gave a non-aggressive answer where it put the coach in the spotlight. And ever since then, he didn't talk nothing in the media this year. He just came out and played and balled out. If you look at his
now I know it seems like we are completely discounting the Saints. And for me, I think the Saints are a great team. I just also know that the playoffs go through Green Bay. And the Saints are not a good outside team, and they're definitely not great if you're talking about going to Green Bay in what is it? December, January? January, you want to go to Green Bay in January and play out in the freaking
the snow?
Yeah.
From the dome to the muddy snow. That'll neutralize the running back if you're not used to it.
Definitely a home field advantage.
Yes. But I also you can't forget the Seahawks. Now you can't forget because Russell Wilson.
Well, you can't forget them.
No, at the first half of the season, they were talking about Russell Wilson being the MVP of the league for what he did in the first 6 games and consistently. Now, he had injuries. Everybody faced injuries throughout the season, but you can't overlook the Seahawks. I'm telling you, they're another team that's out there. They play consistent as long as they're on the run. Now, like you said, once you go to Green Bay, you got to play at Green Bay. Green Bay is not the easy place to play.
Yeah,
but they can play in Green Bay because they know how to play. Because
Seattle, they built for it.
Play in that weather too.
Yeah,
so that would be a physical game, and their games are usually close. Because obviously that's the famous like in the end zone where the one dude was saying he caught it, and the other referee was saying incomplete. Yeah, like their games always come down to the wire. So
yeah.
That was Des Bryant, by the way.
Wow. Yo, me personally, I got to go on record. We're going to talk who surprised us, who disappointed us. Let's start with the disappointments. Because, yo, I'm a 49ers fan. Personally, they disappointed me. But although I got to say they were decimated with injuries, but regardless, I feel like they were disappointed because they were coming off the season like, yo, it's revenge tour. We about to do this. It was a fluke. But, I mean, yo, bro, it was to a point where we had our third string quarterback. All the good players was hurt. The ones that wasn't hurt had COVID. After a while, it's like, damn, man. But, like, you know, I mean, injuries is a part of football. So, like, we got to take that L. I feel like a lot of games we still could have won because out of nowhere, like, our defense, I feel like, kept us close, but our heart wasn't in it. So, me personally, 49ers kind of disappointed me. I felt like we could have did a little bit better than 6-10. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, injuries are what they are, but you got to kind of overcome them. And, you know, that's my disappointment. I got to say, I was surprised with the Washington football team just because they've sucked for so long. To see them actually win, I was just like, what? Like, every time they win a game, I'm like, nah, chill. Like, that was a fluke. That was a fluke. But, like, they actually surprised me.
Defense is scary, bro.
Yeah. Yo, the Bills, I feel like, was the biggest surprise. Like, they, like I said, I mean, you guys already kind of covered it. Like, they showed out this season. And I feel like they have a legit shot. I mean, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, you can't count them out. At any given moment, he could win a game. You know what I'm saying? But, if it's not for the Chiefs, I feel like the Bills might be that team, might sneak in there. NFC side, of course, Green Bay, I feel like this might be Aaron Rodgers' season. I feel like he feels that he's been discounted a little bit and overlooked, and I feel like he was balling with a purpose this season. And also I gotta say, Tennessee Titans on the low. I feel like they're forever like the on the low team, but you can't count them out either. Like, I mean, I think they are just constantly overlooked with like all the other powerhouse teams. Don't sleep on the Titans. So as far as Super Bowl, if I had to make a prediction, I'm still going Chiefs, Green Bay. I feel like when the playoffs is on and popping, I feel like quarterbacks, the elite quarterbacks can make or break a game and take you to that next level. I feel like Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes ain't nobody better right now. So I see them in the Super Bowl. But shout out to those teams. Like I said, Titans. There's a couple teams, you can't sleep on them. But if I had to make a prediction, it's definitely Chiefs and Green Bay. Karev, what up? How you feeling? Disappointments? Who surprised you? Super Bowl picks.
I thank y'all for making me look like a genius. I appreciate it because the Titans were my
called it. Yeah,
surprise
absolutely.
pick from the door. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And everybody else. All right, let's start with disappointments real quick. I'm disappointed in the Vikings because I thought they would at least be more of a formidable opponent.
Wait, you mean the guy that was in the Capitol building or the actual Vikings?
Groundskeeper Willie, right? Nah,
Groundskeeper Willie.
Nah, the Vikings football team really disappointed me this year. I thought they were going to be better, and actually they sucked tremendously. The 49ers I thought would be better. I'm not going to lie. I thought more of them, and it's sad that Mostert was the best player on the offense, and Garoppolo just, I guess, Karamia sucked it out of him, and his skills are gone. So
whoa,
exactly. So I mean, and I didn't think the NFC East would be so bad this year. So that really was bad. And another disappointment was Matt Rule and the job he did with the Panthers. I was
really disappointed by that?
Yes, I was. I was very disappointed by not the record, but how the team kind of imploded. That kind of with the Teddy Bridgewater when he got benched for the guy PJ whatever, and then people really tried to say, well, that guy PJ Walker should be starting and not Bridgewater. I'm like, are y'all nuts? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? That from the NFC disappointed me. From the AFC, I did not have any disappointments. AFC played out. The most disappointing thing I think happened in the AFC from is Anthony Lynn getting fired. I thought that was trash. I didn't like that. And surprise for me was J.J. Watt calling out his organization and then asking for a trade. Genius. Go to the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Trade him for Leonard Williams. Straight up. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Not for that whip.
Hell yeah. J.J. Watt.
But back to my point, because this is all Madden talk right now. It's still a season. Back to my point, in the NFC, the most surprising team on a good note for me from the NFC, probably – no, I don't have any. No. No. It was good to see the Browns make the playoffs. Odell's not there, so they have a decision on him, I guess.
Bring him home. Come on home, Odell.
Yeah, Odell don't want to come back.
He won't be the same.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
They want him. They want to right that. They want to right that wrong so badly.
I doubt that.
It's
them
not
signing
going to
Golden
happen,
Tate
but
was
I'm just
great.
saying.
Them signing Golden Tate was great. But I still have my picks. I only have 4 teams, 2 possible games. I have Green Bay versus Kansas City in the championship, or the Titans versus the Seahawks. I'm keeping with my
Seahawks,
picks.
okay.
I'm keeping with my picks. Buffalo was a great surprise, but the AFC East is still a joke. And with and now with Ron Rivera saying they want Cam Newton to come to the Washington Redskins next year, I mean, hey,
Did he say that?
up. Yes, he did. Yeah, it came out in the news, and they're actually talking about why would he put that. That's kind of like tampering. But Cam Newton said he's not re-signing with the Patriots, and he's going to consider all options. And Ron Rivera was like, sometimes you got to bring your old players home with you. So
yeah,
they're kind of flirting with each other in the media right now.
I mean, that would make sense because obviously Alex Smith, he's limited. Cam Newton knows the offense, even though I think it's ridiculous, but Cam Newton knows the offense. But Cam is a shell of himself, too. Those injuries are taking that toll. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Before you get on the injuries with Cam, I just want to say this. He had COVID. And speaking as a person who had COVID, it takes some time for you to get back into the rhythm of life after having COVID. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I witnessed Cam playing at a high caliber level before COVID, and after COVID, he dwindled a lot. And I believe they rushed the man back into playing because they were doing bad without him, and he just never got into the real rhythm of playing football health. Like, football health is different than regular health. Like, regular health, you need to get yourself back in order physically and everything else, like mentally, dealing with something like COVID, and he never showed the sparks until the last 2 games that he was back in the caliber of playing. But by then they were already knocked out of getting in playoff contention. So as far as that, I think Cam still has it. If it wasn't for COVID, I think they would have had a better season. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay.
It was all part of that too. Was they had nobody to throw to. I mean, that offense was trash. It was nobody could do anything with that offense. Even the coach came out and was like, "Yeah, we gambled." You know, eventually your bill comes due. Yeah, it was going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. So we got our predictions. Shout out to everybody tuned in right now. This is the recap with the GoodFellaz podcast. We're talking football right now. You know we got to get that sports talk going. Real quick, I want everybody to throw their info out there before we go any further. My man Dav Noble, AEP presents, you know, if you want to delve further into the sports talk conversation, as well as other stuff, entertainment, movies, all that. AAP Presents is the place to go. Dad, let them know how ill the Facebook page is, man, because y'all got a lot going on.
Yeah, man, we got the Facebook group, A.E.P Presents First Thoughts. We talk pop culture, politics. No topic is really off limits. It's a nice, respectful adult community. We try to kick out the trolls when we can, so come through. That's A.E.P Presents First Thoughts on Facebook. If you want to hit me up for photography, you can hit me at dab_AEP on Instagram.
That's what's up. Yo, Karev, Heritage Hip Hop in the building. Man, we can't go any further unless we talk about how ill the website is. Y'all got a lot going on. Matter of fact, shout out to your recent interview. I believe it was the Mike Council interview with GoodFellaz' own Dr. Teresa, where you guys went in depth on the whole COVID vaccine and, you know, kind of continuation of what we were talking about earlier. So let them know about that and let them know about the website in general and just how ill it is and what you guys got popping in 2021.
We believe that hip hop is not just music. We're more than music. We believe in celebrating you, the artist, you, the fan, and you, the participant in hip hop culture. So go to heritagehiphop.com. See our merch. You can hear great interviews. We have a new interview coming out with Special Ed coming next week. And we have some greatness coming. And the thing that makes hip hop great is you. So please join the movement. Follow us on YouTube, IG, Anchor app, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your interviews and podcasts, and help us join this movement. Build it, make it better, make it bigger. Thank you.
But will you be on Parler, though? That's the real question.
What is Parler?
That's the conservative Facebook. You didn't know?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Oh,
okay,
no doubt.
All right.
Parler. Oh, yeah.
Chilling out with Viking dude, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Dr. Anarchy. Straight up.
Word. That's what's up, man. Yo, Sha Montana, the prophet, the priest, the goon, man. Let them know they can reach you out on social media.
You can reach me on IG at GOTHYQ. That's it. GOTHYQ. And also another IG page you can find me at is GoodFellaz TV.
Okay. I heard of them.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Big A, what up? What's going on, man? Let them know where they can reach you at and all that good stuff.
What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Big A. You can check me out at AHDAYAR on the internet. I'm all over. I'm on social media. might see me spinning some turntables, music, whatever. I'm out here doing a lot of things, helping out a lot of people. That's what we do. This is Goodfellas Life. You already know, hashtag Goodfellas Life. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at it, check us out. You know what I mean? GoodFellasTV.com. GoodFellaz.com. Check us out on that website too. We got a lot of good stuff on there too. Tommy Guns, what's going on? How can they find you? Give me your info.
Yeah, you already know, man. Yo, Tommy Guns, Instagram, Facebook. You find me on there. I'm in these internet streets. GoodFellasTV.com. Make sure y'all log on. Make sure y'all stay logged on. We got new music, new albums, hot chicks, all the latest news. Of course, all these podcasts and so much more. The realest interviews and all that good stuff. GoodFellasTV.com. Make sure y'all check that out. We in there. You know what I mean? Doing what we do. Shout out to all my football fans out there. Whoever's been watching us right now, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We want to hear y'all predictions. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? All my football fans out there, leave a comment, leave a post. However you watch this, we want to hear from y'all. We gave our prediction. Everybody gave their predictions, right? I just want to make sure.
I gave my prediction.
Everybody gave his stuff.
Yeah, we gave our predictions. We want to hear y'all predictions. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think. If we wrong, or if we talking crazy, we want to hear about all that. This is the recap with the Goodfellas podcast. We talking sports. We're going to come back. We got a lot more on the way. You tune into the bad guys. See you.